Hello gamers of the Game Report. At the end of this video will be an RP contest to commemorate the new champion Rek'Sai, the Void Barrier. So we said in my video about who the new champion is going to be based off that video that they uploaded to their YouTube channel, League of Legends. We knew that it would be a Void or Bruckner or whatever. So we were right. Most of us thought, hey, this thing looks like Cho'Gath. It looks like it's from the Void. Maybe it's like Kassadin's daughter or Malzahar Voidling, but the daddy version. So this is a girl champion, I'm assuming. Now to go into all the details. The shifting Tremor Sense harbor countless tales, and while most of it's long-forgotten civilization, others reveal something else. Terror within the dunes. The nomads and traders that cross through Runeterra's golden lands know the stories well enough. The bloody remains of their kin testament to the void beast below, and while others enter Shurima unaware of the monster's fearsome reputation, or so proud they believe themselves strong enough to survive her slaughter, few last long once they enter Rek'Sai's land. So, the passive. Whenever she attacks her enemies, burrowing consumes her fury, briefly regenerating health. So she buries herself and regenerates health. Okay, so her Q. Rek'Sai lashes out, dealing damage to all enemies around her with her next 3 basic attacks. Oh my god, that's so cool. And the second part, Rek'Sai fires out a pulse of void energy in a straight line skill shot that detonates on the first enemy struck, damaging and revealing the target and all nearby enemies also hit by the missile explosion. Pew! That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Okay. W. What the hell did I do? I started the video and changed it. Anyways, Burrow and Unburrow. So Unburrowed Burrow. Burrows underground, gaining Tremor Sense, a unique mechanic that shows Rek'Sai all enemy movement in a wide area around her and increases movement speed at the expense of vision range and access to her basic attacks. She ignores unit collision as she moves around. Rek'Sai bursts out into the open, knocking up and damaging all surrounding enemies. Burrows. Then she has increased movement speed, reduced vision, but has this sense of movement around her. And then she unburrows, knocking up and damaging all people near her. Now to do it to champions. So you can see he can't see very wide, but he can see the circles showing where people are walking. And then burrows, and when he unburrows, he gets to knock up all enemies and damage them. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Oh my. Furious Bite Tunnel. Unburrowed, Furious Bite. Rek'Sai bites her target, dealing increased damage based on her fury, or true damage if she has a full fury bar. And then Burrowed Tunnel. Digs towards the target location, creating a pair of long-lasting tunnels at 2 ends of her path. So that's the small damage. Now the full fury bar. True damage. Okay, pretty cool. Now this is the Burrowed version. Tunnel. What does that do? Oh, wonder how long that lasts. That's really cool. And then her ult. Passive gains attack speed, and then Rek'Sai channels briefly before burrowing and dashing towards an enemy of any of her tunnels, briefly gaining significant movement speed once she emerges. That's kind of lame for an ult, but it seems like it could be strong to escape, obviously, or to engage. Like, imagine she burrows this tunnel, then comes back later and ults through it with insane movement speed and kills the ball in. Rek'Sai is a powerful and mobile monster well suited to the jungle of Summer's Rift. Clever use of her tunnels gives Rek'Sai unparalleled mobility through her jungle and into the enemy's domain. Once there, she works best counter-jungling her opponent into obscurity before ganking enemy laners from the unconventional angles her tunnels provide. Jungling. Rek'Sai is a mobile menace at all stages of the game, creating tunnels throughout her own jungle to help her dart from camp to camp, but she doesn't just burrow quickly, she kills at speed too. Queen's Wrath brings mass carnage to each camp's monsters, dealing solid area of effect damage to every enemy around her, while Furious Bite deals powerful single target damage. Monsters will fight back, but Rek'Sai, once she's generated enough fury, can sustain through the slaughter by burrowing, which restores her health and speeds her camp towards the next camp. Speeds her towards the next camp. Once her jungle's empty, it's time for Rek'Sai to turn toward the enemy jungle. Tremor Sense is central to Rek'Sai's counter-jungling runs, which focuses on killing enemy camps while her counterparts away rather than dueling directly. By checking for movement in her intended direction, Rek'Sai can at least understand where her opposing jungler isn't, then use that knowledge to burrow in and steal camps, effectively starving her opponent out of their jungle and forcing them into premature ganks or worse yet, into Rek'Sai's lair. Pity those who dare stray too deep into the burrow's home. Her tunnels offer incredible mobility, and with good vision control, Rek'Sai can easily coordinate her allies as she hunts down wandering targets. Then there are her ganks. Rek'Sai's relative lack of burst damage means she thrives best while she ganks for her high damage allies, using her considerable utility to slow and stop her target's escape. Most crucially, Rek'Sai's tunnels give her unique angles of attack into enemy lanes, from which she can damage her mark with Prey Seeker before unburying beneath them. The knockups provides a strong enough window for most assassins to secure their kill, but even if her enemy's still alive, Rek'Sai can turn to her own abilities, Queen's Wrath and Fury's Bite in particular, to add extra damage to the mix. Team fights. I think this is quite obvious. I'm not even going to read this last post. It's pretty much, you'd want to be very tanky. You could be the main initiator using your insane mobility to literally just tunnel straight at them and then knock them up when you unburrow yourself. I really look forward to this champion. I don't think I'm going to get much play on it because it's not really my cup of tea. I don't main jungle, I main AD carry, and as well, the fact that it sounds like she's going to be very like tanky and about CC and like mobility. She's not really my kind of jungler. I'm more like Fiddlesticks and Master Yi at the moment because they pretty much just get to scale really well and deal massive amounts of damage in solo carry teams, where this guy seems kind of reliant on high damage dealers. So that's not mine. Struggles against Kalista, Lee Sin, Ziggs, mobility. Works well with Lux, Malphite, and Cassin. Strong damage dealers that have a lot of CC. Wombo combos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video about all this stuff about Rek'Sai. Sure, you'll tell me I said it wrong. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.